I get out there, I might say some obscene shit accidentally. We'll just kind of have to go with the flow with it. I'm not the same person on the mound, so it's just... Let's go, ooh, ah!
What's with the ooh, ah nickname? Can you explain that? Because you did that in the draft, too.
I did do that in the draft. So, last year when he got there, we had a pitcher named Will Hessling, who was nicknamed Piss Truck. Yeah, I think Jimmy literally just introduced himself, and Hess Truck was like, "Oh, you go to Tufts? Jumbo, Jimbo, Jumbo, ooh ah, and then the nickname stuck from there, and that was literally it.
That's unbelievable.
Oh, come on, Blue Feather. Oh, he's so locked in.
What's your nickname for him?
Blue Feather.
Why did I ask you this during the All-Star game? Why is that?
I don't know if you asked me during the draft. It's kind of the same thing. Just Coach Finch likes having nicknames for guys over the walkie. And so Chase Carey, who was on the team last year and pitched for us a little bit at the beginning of this year, gave him the nickname of Blue Feather. It might have something to do with the cleats. That helps. Because he does have blue cleats, and he did have them last year as well.
Those are very blue.
They're very blue. I don't know where the feather comes from, but it definitely has stuck. And most of the nicknames that get thrown around for the pitchers are always said in the thick Coach Finch style accent. Silas Reed is the best at it. Foul. Thank you.
So Coach Fincher, Coach Wilk, the rest of that staff, what have they done for you, meant to you these past couple of years?
Yeah, I mean, the last 2 seasons have been excellent. They really push all of our guys just to be the best version of themselves on a baseball field. It's different than the normal summer ball, where normally everything's kind of like really relaxed and guys don't take it seriously enough. And my 2 summers in Brockton, like we had good teams, and that was a lot of fun. We never just didn't win. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of just a different feeling. Like they replace guys immediately when they have to go home. Like they seem to know everything in advance, and it's just kind of just been like a little different. And then kind of coaches like adjust to us. Like I feel like last summer they kind of like had their way of doing things and everything went through that. And this summer I think they've kind of adapted a little bit, and it's been a combination of both, and that's why we've been so good.
Yeah, and obviously that success culminated last year with the title, and you finally got your rings last week. How was that?
That was pretty cool, especially because we had a few guys come back from last year who celebrated with us, and that was important to us. And then obviously we have a lot of returners on our roster, which is huge because we were so good last year. It makes sense that we would bring back a fair bit of the same roster. Out of the way, Blue Feather. And yeah, that was great. I mean, it was a really cool experience. We didn't see the rings at all prior to that ceremony where they handed them to us. And right idea. And being able to kind of like feel that and just enjoy the moment was pretty awesome. The rings are also gorgeous. They're really, really cool and well done. A lot of thought was put into it by our front office and ownership, which was really impressive. Like one of the sides has the pizza oven that we have up top in Burlington at the field. It's really, really good pizza. Highly recommend it if anyone goes up there. Yeah, it's a really cool ring, a really cool thing to have. And nice that we get to try and chase another one down this year.
And one of the features of that ring is 14 diamonds for the 14-game win streak you guys went on. You guys seem to streak a lot, don't you?
We do tend to get in a groove. I think that's a good thing about how well we've meshed this summer is that when we're going, and our cold streaks basically just don't last very often. Yeah, I mean, we're good at being able to kind of, when we lose, we just flush it and move on. And when we're winning, we just keep doing the same stuff and going out there.
What's your analysis of the Blue Feather so far?
It looks good. I'm surprised he walked anybody. stuff, command of multiple pitches. And he has the mentality. He kind of just goes out and he's like, I'm better than everybody else when he's on the mound, and no hitter is going to possibly scare him. He's just going to attack everybody. And you kind of need that, especially as a reliever.
Yeah, you guys make a deadly combination out of that bullpen. So what do you?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun being able to pitch either after him or on back-to-back days where we get to close out games. I mean, I helped create the lineup, but the only pitching thing I asked for was that he would pitch the eighth in front of me, because we've had that nice tandem going all year.
I think it's worked.
Yeah, it's worked pretty well.
I mean, you are the league leader in saves after all.
Yeah, the inner monologue on the mound might be interesting. I can try my best Alec Manoah impression, but
I'm going to be talking to you anyway, and you can respond however you see fit.
All right. And hopefully we don't lose the. My phone is not high on battery, but it should be all right.
Oh, all right. Look at this. Colby Roulette going out to talk to him.
I think this is a great idea. A pitching coach. Oh, look, we all got all Vermont guys out there now too. A pitching coach, in reality, really in these circumstances, isn't going to talk about technique. He's just going to try and it looks like they're smiling. He's going to give the guy a break. Wyatt kind of needs it. Gio's laughing his ass off. Yeah, this is perfect. This is exactly the right person to send out for a coach's mound visit in the middle of an inning.
Roulette participated in the Derby. And there he comes, coming back out. Looks very serious coming back to his dugout.
Hey, man. I used to have a catcher who would come out and tickle me during mound visits, try and get me to laugh. That was a good one. That was during Senior Legion.
Yeah, are there any would you pull something like that if you were a pitching coach?
I don't know. The conversation wouldn't be like baseball specific. It would definitely be like atta babe, good to start him off. It would definitely try my best impression of let's like take you out of the circumstance for even if it's 15 seconds, and then let you lock back in. Whatever it is, a joke. Talking about anything other than the game, just for a brief moment is good, because the coach is going to be able to come out there and be like, oh, you're doing this on your fastball. Oh, you need to like be a little later. Those technique things are gonna have to be saved for a little later on, next day, whatever it is. Twist me, come on! Way to turn it! That baby Cam.
Team Goldstein getting their love from their captain here.
All right, I'm gonna have to head to the bullpen. Good job, fellas. All right. Ooh, ah.
Dude, I just missed that homer.
I know, and I was in.
It got on my hands a little bit.
I know, and I was on the mic. I was yelling, ooh, ah.
All right, George Goldstein, we're going to lose him in focus here. He's heading to the bullpen. Futures League All-Star Game 2022. We're talking with George Goldstein, captain of Team Goldstein and pitcher for the Vermont Lake Monsters here. Yeah, George, you might be executive of the year here, dude.
The draft did go pretty damn well.
You pick guys on the first place team. You think it's going to work?
Yeah, all our guys. I mean, I got the catcher I'm throwing to right now.
It's two outs in the ninth now. It's
Thanks.
Almost go time.
Ah, my bad. The changeup is still a work in progress. When it's good, it's good, but there we go. I haven't done the curves yet. Front side in.
How many pitches you got in your arsenal, and are you not willing to discuss that on the
Just
broadcast?
3. That's totally fine. Just 3.
What's your favorite?
Mostly fastball, curveball, but I got a change up. That's one each from the side step.
Yeah, you said work in progress, right?
Yeah. It was a pitch that I was changing the grip right before I got Tommy John surgery, which was 2.5 years ago now. It's always pretty damn good when I'm not on the mound, like catch play, in the bullpen.
Pitch right there.
Thank you. Once I get into the game, I kind of manipulate it a little too much. Oh, change up and then fastball, I'm good. That one was much better.
3-2, 2 outs.
Okay. Fastball, I'm good.
All right, he's warm. That's it. Ready?
Thanks, my guy. Yes, indeed. All right, I should put this back in my bag. I don't want to lose this ball. Thanks, my guy. All right, you get my actual really slow jog in.
The captain takes the field. Captain George Goldstein runs gracefully out of the bullpen.
You too. Yeah, I've been in the league long enough. I've known our umpire for like 5 years.
Hopefully you get some calls out of it. All right, here we go. Quick 9.
This kid's good. He has a walk-off against me earlier in the year.
Does he?
It was a solid double.
You're looking for a little bit of
revenge.
yeah. See how much you can embarrass him here. Let's watch. Respectfully, of course.
That's a strike, sir. He's in the wrong spot, but that's a strike. Changeup's got to be down.
So is that an adjustment you make for your, like, you look at that and go, all right, gotta lock that in?
I mean, something to note, not right now, for future reference. That's a good pitch.
Attaboy.
Fastball up and out, running away from him.
I think you know what you're doing, sir.
As long as like the shoulder, that's good. The fastball he hit a few weeks ago was pulled. All right, I've set up the curveball pretty well.
All right.
If I can drop it back in, we're good.
Let's see it.
No.
That was loud. That was loud.
Though.
Attaboy.
Thank you, Mexico. Appreciate you.
That was very loud.
Yeah.
Do you ever give runners appreciation after that, or is that kind of just like, all right?
Still not, babe. I give runners appreciation in my head, and I think that he didn't actually hit a home run or a double. But I definitely wouldn't say it to him in the moment. Yeah. All right. I'm going to change up again to the lefty. It's in a better spot. Good pitch. That was a much better one. It was just not in the strike zone.
Are you calling these pitches, or is the catcher?
The catcher is, but I definitely have the right to overrule him. I already shook once to the curveball. Maybe I should have listened because he did hit it pretty far. Forgot the sign for a second. Oh man, I thought Timmy Noon would be on deck.
He talked about it.
We did. Yet he lied. That's a much better curveball. Still got to be down, but much better. Much better. It's a similar spot, sir.
I think some of the crowd thought it too.
a good pitch. Came across it a tiny bit, but it's a good spot.
Got back in the count here, 3-2.
Only 3 pitches. I shake twice. We both know what I'm going to. No. We're leaving the curveball down the middle. This is not good for me.
So that was the second curveball that's been hit this inning.
I'm not going to give up on it. It just needs to be in a much better location, especially to a lefty.
You gonna try and roll this guy here? Get this guy 2-roll, I should.
From what I remember, Sal's kind of fast, but we are definitely looking for a ground ball. Come on, sir. You gotta work with me. That was the best changeup of the night. Easy. Started into about over the plate. Down. That's what we really need.
Adjusting as you go.
If all my pitches are down, we're having a good night. Yep, that was perfect. That was all my catcher.
Do you like the hurry-up method where you're kind of right back on the bump? Because it seems like you've been doing that.
I like getting into a rhythm.
It's a better move, my personal opinion.
One. No, can't do that.
Nope.
2!
Almost had him at 2.
Should have gone 1 there. It's all right. Happens.
Yep.
They pick me up all the time. I'll pick them up.
And that you can't let that.
Even coaching third.
You can't let that bug you though.
No, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You guys get on base all the time. You just gotta work past it.
Hey, is this your first All-Star game?
Yeah.
Thoughts on your first All-Star game? I don't know why I haven't asked that yet.
It's been fun. I mean, you don't want to let in a run at all. You gotta fix the shoulder on this pitch. That was much better. We gotta go back to the curve. It's my best pitch. We'll trust it.
That zipped into the dugout.
Yeah, we got Wyatt chirping their dugout for not catching the ball. Come on, Jimmy. I did not back up home plate. Thank you, Gio.
I was gonna say he was out by a mile.
Jimbo. Yeah, that's why we went back to the curveball. It was way out in front of it.
You got the out you wanted.
Yes, I did.
All right, before you hit this guy, what's it like being a captain for one of the first ever captains of the Futures League All-Star game?
It's been a lot of fun. And I think me and Joel both really enjoyed it. We joked about trades.
No Tim Nude trade today.
No, I kind of want him back even though he wasn't pitching. No. Pulled way off of it. Yeah, I mean, me and Joel had a lot of fun with it. I've been enjoying my time. I'm usually not in the dugout this much.
There
That's
it is.
Game, baby.
Congrats on the first win as a captain.
Thanks, babe. Hey, we saw it back. Never
George.
doubt. Never doubt.
Yes, sir.
Sorry about those extra pitches. Oh, dude, you're good, babe. I got you. No worries. Hey, we always pick up our teammates. Never a doubt.
Hey, George, we're going to sign off here. Thank you so much for joining us here mic'd up. And
Wait,
congrats on the win.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.